well, it is what it is. I mean, give it up for Austin in their second season. Like, really, no one expected that. And as Austin fans and as the team and everyone that's associated with Austin, I mean, you could only have your head up. I mean, it's a really good season, especially for your second season. It's really good. And I wasn't planning on making a video or anything until like next year. I was planning on doing all of this next season, talking about Austin, just kind of giving out my feelings and maybe hearing from the community a little bit. But after that game, MLS, what are we doing? Like, this is the second Austin game that the officials have just been unacceptable. It's not the only MLS game that has had bad refs, but I mean, Austin fan or not, Austin's not winning that game today. Not the way we played. Austin was, we didn't look great, right? We had a lot of unluckiness with the own goal and with Fagundes coming in with that tackle and it popping the ball up just in the right position. There's a lot that happened that it's part of the game, right? And LA's a good team, right? And Austin's a good team. Let's not take anything away from Austin. You know, I'm a little biased, clearly. But, like, Austin's a good team. So let's not take anything away from them. But how is that not a PK? How is that not a foul? Like, explain to me. And the whole, he took a step afterwards, took a step with the other foot. That doesn't take away the fact that it's a foul. You know what I mean? He's in a good position to score. Like, and he got his foot smashed. You know, and I can pull up the clips. I'm not going to because we all saw the game. We know what we're talking about here, right? If you haven't seen the game, go back, watch the highlights. Or if you can, I'm sure you can find it on Reddit or something. If you really want to know what I'm talking about, go check it out. But again, I don't think it changes the game. It just looks bad for the league. It looks so bad for the league. Like, what are we doing? There's no reason to have calls like that. Austin's last game of the season. There's blatant fouls. Blatant, like, possible red card fouls. And, like, today, there was a PK. That's a PK, right? Even if we scored, though, doesn't change anything. It still makes it 3-1. It might have given our guys a little bit of boost of confidence. Maybe it could have changed the momentum a little bit. But I don't think it changed the result of the game. But MLS, what are we doing? It's making us look so dumb. Like, it's embarrassing to be a fan right now of any MLS team when you see shit like that going on. Like, what are we doing? It was clear as day. It's clear as day. The foul. Clear as day. Even the announcers are talking about it. There's no reason to not give that PK. No reason. The last game of Austin FC's regular season game, the last one, where Derusi got fouled, running to the goal, and it was clear, and that not getting called a foul at all, let alone it should have been a card of some kind, and it wasn't even called as a foul at all, and then that ended up giving them the goal to tie or whatever, right? Those boys in that show talked about it and were like, I agree with this no call. It's shoulder to shoulder, and it wasn't shoulder to shoulder. It was clearly shoulder to back. But regardless, he wasn't going for the ball. He knows he's not going to beat Derusi to the ball, so he just takes Derusi out. And then we're going to just, like, I don't understand how the MLS can get behind trashing one of your new teams. Like, I don't get it. Especially the team with the most, like, the best energy. Like, for being a 2-year team, we have energy that's unmatched. And you're just going to shit on that team for no reason. And I'm not saying that Austin's the only one getting shit on. I'm not saying that, the league is for sure, but it just looks like that as a soccer league, as a professional soccer league. It takes your credibility away. I remember growing up the MLS, we laughed about it. Like, there's not, you know what I mean? There's nothing there. So people in America that are soccer fans, we're watching Premier League. Like, that's what we're doing, watching Premier League. But we have a chance of making this league something to be talked about. Something to be bigger than what it is now. And if we're going to keep refs like this, it's not going to go anywhere, right? There's a lot of great moves that MLS is making. I don't want it to make it look like I hate MLS, because I don't. I love the MLS. But I want because I love the MLS, I want them to grow and to be something that they could, like, bigger. I want to keep expanding, keep earning credibility. And you throw it all away when you have refs like that. Like, I don't understand how, like, why do we even have VAR? I keep going back to this game, the last regular season game for Austin FC. And then they called Fagundez's goal offsides. And in my opinion, wasn't offsides. And I have the video, and I probably should pull that up one day. And I might do that at some point. But, like, they said that they couldn't say without a doubt that it was onside, so they can't overturn it. And I get that. I hear you. I hear you. But why can't you prove it without a doubt? Because you don't have a camera angle that's directly in line with Fagundez when he gets the ball, or when the ball's sent to him. Okay, why don't you have that angle? If you're going to have VAR, you should have angles all over the place. There was another game, I'm forgetting the team, because again, didn't plan on doing this video, but there was a foul in the box, and they couldn't tell if the guy flopped or if he was kicked, right? You can't tell if there's contact there. Go to VAR, and there's no angle from behind the goal, and we can't see it. So it cannot be called, they can't overturn it to make it a foul because we don't have the angle behind the goal. How do you not have an angle behind the goal? If you're going to have VAR, have VAR. Like, it's pretty simple. Just have it. Put cameras everywhere. Like, what are we doing? You don't have enough money to put cameras out? Then don't have VAR. Just don't have it. It's not worth it. Just don't have it. Right? Today, we had the perfect camera angle, and you still don't give it. You still don't give it. And for what? Austin was going to win this game. You give them that PK, though. It looks like we have a chance. At least you're making a more exciting game. But with that, take that away, it was a foul. It was a foul. It was a foul. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think it was malicious. I don't think it was a game-changing situation. I don't think it would have changed much. But you have to give the foul. There's just no reason for it. It's embarrassing. I'm upset, obviously, because I'm an Austin fan. So, shout out to Austin, though, for a great season. I'm not mad at Austin. We made it to the conference finals. That's amazing. Second year, we're only going to get stronger. We're going to have some setback seasons like every team does. That's fine. That's what's going to happen. That's a sport. Congrats to LA. They played really good. They got a really solid team. Super psyched that we beat them twice, regular season, home and away. So, there's a lot of positive takeaways from Austin FC. So, LA fans, congrats, celebrate, have a good time. You deserve it. You've earned it. MLS, wake up. You're discrediting everybody, including LA. You're discrediting LA by having refs like that. Let LA beat us. Just let them beat us. They're a better team. If they're on, they're going to win. We all know this. If we're on, we have a chance. We all know this. Have some refs that are actually going to keep the games even. Keep the games even. MLS is looking really good right now. The teams are getting stronger. We got another team coming from St. Louis next year. This is good. Everything's going in a positive direction. Have refs that are good, that are not just I feel like I'm beating a dead horse at this point, but you know what I'm saying. Austin FC fans, I'm hurting with you, but we had a good season. Next year is going to be even better. It's all going to be good. We're going to keep an eye on that expansion draft. We're going to keep an eye out on the draft itself. But refs, get your shit together. It's bullshit. That's all I got to say. If I'm going to keep sitting here, I'm just going to rant for 9 hours. So, I'll see you guys on here another time. Peace.